let's spend a little bit of time discussing how regularly you should be releasing content to your prospect-ready audience. Because consistency, as we've discussed, is more important than intensity. There is no point to try and sell socially by just releasing a bazillion pieces of content in one go, because it just doesn't work. Instead, what you need to be doing is you need to be trickling this content out, and you need to be releasing it regularly all the time. Small bits of content, small bits of work all over the place. There's two reasons for this. One, it's much easier for you to create this as a habit in your life, and that will, allow you to continue this, and it's easier for you to get into that habit if you're in a habit. And number two, it makes the content more effective because your audience will start to expect this content from you, and you're kind of drip feeding into their lives as this expert that later on they may want to spend some money with, or then you're opening yourself the opportunity to prospect to them in the future. So regularity is really, really key. How regularly? Well, there's different schools of thought. So there is a chap called Damien Keys. So in my music life and stuff, Damo's a guy I've done some work with before and we've interacted with before, and he's really interesting. So he's a music manager that puts out free advice to bands and musicians around the world. But he releases a video every single day. I'm not suggesting you guys do this because that is a chunk of work to do, but he's found that to be really, really effective. So he's just continually in front of people, and it allows him to be a very, very, very successful thought leader and someone that people think of incredibly highly of. That's allowed him then to leverage this through the future when he's released books and other bits of advice and stuff that is he can make direct money from. Not suggesting, just to reiterate, that you release stuff every day, but it's an interesting school of thought. Likewise, then you've got people who release stuff every single week. Myself, I release a vlog every single Thursday, and I have been doing for the past year, called Thursday Video Thoughts. Check it out, #Thursday Video Thoughts. And basically where I'm offering people advice for free that they can use to help create their own video content in a more effective way. And then we release this every single Thursday, and then people can kind of expect this content to be coming out so they can see more about the sort of stuff that we're doing. It's really cool and it works quite well for us. Matthew does something very similar with his colleague Roy Johnson. They have something called Tuesday Chew, #Tuesday Chew, where every Tuesday, funnily enough, they chew over different ways that they can help people in their selling journey. So having that regularity for both of us, for both myself and also Matthew, and obviously Roy as well, has been a really, really powerful thing because people start to identify with this, and it allows us to not be overfaced by the idea of creating content all the way through. If you don't want to do stuff once a week, you could maybe even do stuff once a fortnight. There's plenty of YouTubers out there who create videos once a fortnight. Admitted different sort of concept behind doing a YouTube video to producing content for a business platform, but they're still going out and creating content. So in that regard, I suppose it's the same sort of thing. So once a fortnight could potentially work. I think once a week's a really good balance because it's not too much work. You can bulk shoot stuff, or you can bulk create stuff, and you can kind of post stuff out. Should it all be videos? No, it shouldn't all be videos. It doesn't have to all be videos. If video doesn't work for you, then that's absolutely fine. Some people just really don't like videos, but maybe they like photographs, or maybe they like news articles. Maybe they just really like writing. Then that can be a really powerful way of putting stuff out as well. It doesn't have to be video content. I like video content because I can prattle on camera and it suits me, but doesn't necessarily suit everybody. But even if you're just producing stuff that's kind of a weekly article, maybe releasing that article once a month and creating a hashtag for yourself so that your audience can expect that from you and come to kind of value that content more could be a really, really powerful thing. So to summarize, consistency over intensity, but work out when you want to release content over the course of your week, build that into your behaviors, and everything else will just take care of itself.